So thanks so much for joining. My name is Pam, and we'll do shoulders and spine opening sequence today. So come to the top of your mat, take a nice deep inhale, reaching your arms up, and then as you exhale this time, take your hands behind, kind of crossing at the wrists. So open up the shoulders, open the chest. Again, inhale, arms up. Exhale, take your hands behind you, palms facing away, opening the shoulders. One more time, inhale, arms up. And then exhale, we're gonna swan dive on this one. So bow towards your legs. And what you're gonna do is kind of tilt forward so that you feel the edges of your heels lifting off the ground slightly, and then push back so that you can lift your toes off the ground. Again, lean forward. So I have my hands on the floor, but if that's not accessible, you can hold the back of your legs, and you're just going to roll your weight forward so you feel the back of your legs opening, and then you're gonna shift your weight to the back of your feet so you can lift your heels, and that way you can find your mid-ground, find where you are somewhere in the middle of your feet. And then from here, now you can lengthen. So either hands on the floor or the shins or the thighs, lengthening the spine, looking forward. And then as you exhale, we're gonna step back just the left foot into a low lunge. And we're gonna open up the arms, look up towards the ceiling, and then twist. Exhale, look back to the right hand. Inhale, both arms up. Again, twisting. Exhale, look back to the right hand. Inhale, both arms up. And now this time, if you like, you can take it to your foot. So you're gonna have your left hand to the floor, right hand reaches back to the left foot for a little bit of a quad stretch, little twist in your spine. Nice deep inhale here. And then as you exhale, both hands to the floor, step back into downward facing dog. So in this downward dog, it's the first one, so you can pedal out the feet, maybe sway your hips a little bit side to side. Nice deep inhale to lengthen the spine. And then as you exhale, this time lift your left leg up. And then as you exhale, bring it forward, low lunge on the other side. So lower down your right knee, both arms up. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, twisting, look back, left hand. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, twisting. One more time, inhale. And now exhale, going for a deeper twist if you like. Right hand to the floor, reach back to the right foot this time. Left hand, right foot, open up your chest. Push your foot back a little bit to open up the shoulder. Nice deep inhale. And then exhale, both hands to the floor. Step back into that downward facing dog. Nice deep inhale, lengthening the spine. Press your heels towards the ground. And then exhale, looking forward, right foot forward, high lunge. So now you're on the back toes. Both arms rise up. And then as you exhale, open up your stance to warrior two. So now grounding through your heel. Inhale, lift your arms, extend your legs. Exhale, warrior two. Deepen a little bit further. Inhale. And then exhale, go right into triangle. So reach your right arm forward, place your hand towards the floor, extend your legs, triangle pose. So what you want to do is try to open your chest towards the ceiling, lengthen through the crown of your head, blossom the bottom so you feel a nice lengthening through your spine and also through your thighs. So let's lengthen by lifting your toes off the ground, engaging the arches of your feet, and feel your inner thighs work a little bit more. Nice deep inhale. And then as you exhale, we're gonna go into a twist. So step forward just a little bit. Make sure there's some space between your legs. I can roll a basketball between your legs. Revolve triangle. Look up towards your right thumb. If you like, more stability here with your hand on your lower back. Nice deep inhale to open up the chest. And then feel a nice stretch for your hamstrings in this one. And then exhale to release. Both hands to the floor. Step back. This time we're going to add a chaturanga, so elbows hug your ribs. You can lower down all the way to the floor if you like, and then point your toes, lift your chest, upward facing dog or king cobra if your knees are down. totally okay to do a nice easy king cobra for the first one. And then as you exhale, downward facing dog. Curl the toes under, nice big breath. And then as you exhale, looking forward, switching legs. So left leg forward, high lunge. You're on the balls of the back toes. As you inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, open, warrior two. So now grounding through your heels. Let's lift as you reach. Inhaling, exhale to sink. Again, inhale, reaching. Exhale to sink. Hold it here. Go into your triangle, reaching, reaching, reaching. Left hand to the floor, extend your legs, look up towards your thumb. And you're opening up through the chest here, lengthening the spine. Nice deep inhale, nice deep exhale. Let's lift those toes again, engaging the arches of your feet, lengthening through those inner thighs. And now exhale, both hands to the floor, step back, chaturanga. Super slow this time. We're going to warm up the shoulders for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down all the way to your belly. So from here, we're going to open up the shoulders a little bit. Extend your left arm away from the body. Place the right hand underneath your right shoulder. Push on the floor with your right hand to open up. Look up over your shoulder. So I'm lifting my chest off the floor. Now on my left side, maybe the right foot lifts and then grounds behind you. So hopefully you feel a nice stretch in your shoulder here, maybe in your back. Nice deep inhale. And then exhale, slowly release. We're going to switch sides. So extending through the right arm, left hand underneath the shoulder. Open up the shoulder, look over your left shoulder this time, grounding your left foot behind you. Nice deep inhale. Nice deep exhale. And then go ahead and slowly release. Come back to center onto your belly. Now getting into seal pose. So hands a little bit wider than your mat, a little bit forward. Lift up your chest. And then as you exhale, we're gonna body roll down, just warming up the spine a little bit as we get into it. So as you inhale, squeeze your shoulder blades first. Then begin to lift your chest off the ground, and maybe your head hangs heavy this time. If your head is hanging heavy, you can feel the shoulder blades squeezing a little bit more. Stretching the back of the neck, tummy stays tight. Imagine that there's like a thumbtack right underneath your belly button, and you're just holding your belly button tight to help protect your skin. And just a way to help engage your core a little bit more. And then as you exhale, release back down. So that was just a focus on more the upper back, the shoulders, and then we're gonna do a little bit more of a stretch for the back, this time using the legs. So let's place the right forearm in front of the body, fingers spread, left hand reaches back. This is a modified bow pose where you're just using one leg. And what you want to do is press your foot back to lift your chest. Nice deep inhale here. Hopefully you feel a nice stretch through your back, maybe your quad too. And then as you exhale, release. We're going to switch arms. So left forearm is in front. Spread those fingers wide. Grab your foot, press your foot back, lift through your chest by pressing your foot away from the body. Nice deep inhale, nice deep exhale, and then release. So now this time you can do, again, we'll alternate, or both legs at the same time. So we're gonna grab at the ankles, press your feet back behind you. We're doing a pointed toe version, so toes are pointing up towards the ceiling. Lift your knees off the ground. Try to bring your feet inwards and forwards away from the body. Inhale to lift a little higher, and then exhale to release. So if you're alternating your legs, you're going to switch to the other leg. This time I'm going to show you a different grip with your feet. So you're going to now still hold on to the ankles. You're going to now flex your feet, and it's a different part of your quad we're using now. And you might feel a different stretch in your back, maybe a little bit different here just take notice of how you feel. And still lift your knees off the ground. Feel your glutes engage. And then nice deep inhale, nice deep exhale, release. And hopefully you feel a nice stretch for your back that we're now going to reverse. So press your feet, your hands down, get into a child's pose. And I want you to bring your knees together. So in this child's pose, we're feeling more of a stretch for your back. So from here, you're going to lead with your forehead and bring your chin, chest to the floor to get into puppy. So now we're coming onto your chin, your chest. You can extend your arms to help open up the spine. And then we'll reverse it. So bring your hands closer towards you and body roll up. Back into child's pose, holding on to your heels. So one more time, bring your hands in front, lead with your forehead, then your chin, then your chest. Place your hands forward, plant your chest down, nice big stretch for the spine, and then reverse it, pull yourself back, round your back, and then now we're gonna get into rabbit pose. I'm just gonna go more in the center here. So in rabbit pose, hold on to your feet. As you inhale, you're going to lift your heels off the ground. And by doing so, you're holding onto your feet and you feel a nice stretch in your back, yes? Nice deep inhale, nice deep exhale, release, slowly release, come back down. Now come into a seated position. Roll yourself upright. Have your hands behind. You can either hold onto your wrists, maybe your elbows, or if you like to really open up the chest and shoulders, extend your arms, interlace your fingers, and bring your chest forward, arms come up overhead. So at the same time, we're stretching out the shoulders, stretching out the back. One more deep inhale, one more deep exhale, and then slowly release, come back out. So with all this forward bending and back bending, it's really good to do some twists to realign the spine. So now let's bring the right leg forward, still the left knee is down. Inhale, left arm up, exhale, twisting, bring your left elbow over your thigh, palms in the center of your chest, look over your shoulder. So you're pushing into your thigh, pressing your thumbs together, pressing your palms together. Inhale to lengthen, and then exhale to release. Bring your hands back to the floor, switching sides. So you're gonna step forward, left foot this time, right knee underneath your hip, right hand lifts as you inhale, exhale as you twist, elbow over your thigh, palms in the center of your chest, pressing against your thigh to open up your shoulder and open up your spine. One more deep inhale. I don't know if you had some cracks, I know I did. Felt really good. Exhale to slowly release and to come out. So now this time we're going to go into a wide-legged child's pose. So knees wide, toes together, bow forward. Maybe your chest comes down. Maybe you want to support your head with your hands. Do what feels good for you. Finding your breath. Knees wide in child's pose. A little bit more of a hip focus here. Just want to open up the hips a little bit. Sometimes we hold some tension there. So just releasing it, using gravity to help stretch and release any tension. Kind of soften your body with each inhale, with each exhale. And then slowly release, come back up. Take your time, and then take both feet to one side. Extend your legs in front of you. Just doing some forward bending stretches here. So with your legs extended in front, feet are flexed. I'm just going to reposition my hips so they're underneath me so that I can propel forward. Hips are going to tilt forward in this forward bend. So both arms up as you inhale, and then as you exhale, lead with your belly, lead with your chest, coming forward towards your legs. And wherever your hands land, whether it's at your ankles, your calves, maybe your feet, whatever is accessible, hold on to that. Take another deep inhale, lengthen your spine, lengthen your body over your legs, And then tuck your chin to complete the stretch. Tucking in your chin, and maybe release your hands here. Take your elbows by your sides, underneath the shoulders to avoid any unnecessary tension in the neck and shoulders. Palms are facing up. Let gravity again help you release any tension in your neck and shoulders. Just let everything hang in your staff pose. Nice deep inhale, nice deep exhale, and then gently body roll yourself back up. So now scoot yourself back onto your back with your knees bent over top. We're just going to massage your lower back using the weight of your legs. So try to get your legs super heavy, like they're not even a part of you. They're just, you're just using the weight of your legs to help massage your lower back. So make small circles, maybe big circles. See what feels good for you. And now place your feet down, and we're going to windshield wipe your knees side to side. And this is also to help release any tension in the hips. And then from here, we're going to go into legs up the wall pose. So one of my favorite poses for relaxation, also a transition pose for plow. So if you like, you can stay here in your legs up the wall pose. Just having your legs over or higher than the heart just helps with relaxation. Really good for stimulating the central nervous system. And then if you want to go into plow, a really good stretch for the back side. Have your hands by your side, palms flat, and use your core to help bring your hips overhead. So using your hips overhead, and maybe you stop here and you're using your arms, that's okay. We're still feeling a nice stretch in the back. If you want to push further, maybe the toes touch and walk your toes away from the body. And then if you're comfortable, you can interlace your fingers underneath you, extend your arms, and this is the full pose of plow. Again, optional, you can go back into legs up the wall pose. Super hard to talk in this position. Wherever you are, you want to come out in reverse and go gentle, so maybe even hold your back to find your hips somewhat towards the ground, just to feel the distance from the ground to your lower back. And then hands are firmly planted, and use your core to gently come out. Go back into legs up the wall pose, and then we'll go back into windshield wiping to help open up the hips. And then we'll complete our practice with fish pose, another great chest opener, heart opener to finish our practice. So hands by your sides, maybe even tuck your index finger and thumb right underneath you. Bend your elbows into the ground to lift your chest, and then lift your chin, look back behind you, opening up your throat, your chest, your belly. Take a moment to take deep breaths here. Feel a nice stretch through your front side. Nice deep inhale, nice deep exhale. And then when you're ready to come out, dig your elbows into the ground to lift your chest, lower yourself back into a neutral spine. Take a deep breath here. Feel that space that you created for your back. And then as you exhale, now lift your head just enough to feel a nice stretch in the back of the neck, hands behind the head, looking down towards your toes. And then slowly release your head back down, arms by your side. Close your eyes now, and now you can practice a few moments of quiet meditation. And if you feel like, you can also do butterfly pose, feet together, or if you want to help lengthen the lower back, knees bent, knees resting on each other to help lengthen and create space on your lower back. So do what feels good for you. Closing your eyes, soften your face, soften your jaw, and allow for a few moments of silence and relaxation. When you're ready to come out, you can wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Take one big stretch with your arms away from your body. Inhale and then exhale, go. One more time. Nice big stretch. Reaching your hands away from your feet. And then as you exhale, go. Rolling over to one side. Coming up into your favorite seated position. Hands at your heart center. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thank yourselves for honoring your body, your mind, and spirit. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste.